Yo, Havik Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, Sleep Token, we back again, man. This one came highly recommended from y'all. There was quite a few frequent recommendations under the alkaline reaction, man. So this one was actually hard to choose, but it seems like most people were saying AQUA REGIA by Sleep Token. Y'all said the lyrics in this one were kind of crazy. And some of y'all said this one was your favorite song. So I'm like, all right, that's exactly what I asked for. Bangers. Give me your bangers, man. So we're going to see what Sleep Token is talking about in this one. Yeah, I'm excited to check it out, man. Havik Nation. Let's go. This is a new little visual here. Look at that. I like that it looks like gold in reverse, right? Like, as opposed to melting or being dissolved, it's kind of like re-solidifying. That's actually pretty cool based on what this is called. It's gonna be a
my love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing at the mole. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford. Perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword.
Oh man, come on. First of all, again, man, nobody sounds like him. I love the cadence and delivery. Let's talk about some of these lyrics already. Wow. The way this kind of beat and stuff starts with these like synth sounds, I wasn't sure how he was coming on this.
My love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing at the mole.
So he painted the picture there, right? Set the scene: a broken jaw, the teeth, a blood trail, frothing at the maw. Like, either there was some physical altercation, right, where a jaw was broken and that left a blood trail, or since the teeth, you bit so hard that you broke your jaw and you left a blood trail. You know what I mean? Because you mentioned animal, nature or animalistic or something like that. So could be either one of those perspectives or a third that maybe I'm just not thinking of. But with that visual, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. That's cool.
These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford.
Love that again, man, because we've talked in other songs, Sleep Token songs, about ones and zeros. You know what I mean? Software or hardware, just kind of being, programming, just kind of being artificial, or at least that's how you feel the other person or other people see you, as just that, when you're offering so much more. But now you're saying, okay, fine, I'm hardware, but I'm hardware that you can't even afford. Ugh.
Integrated hardware you cannot afford. The perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword.
A perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses and picking up the sword. So this is I don't want to get dark here, but this is like, you see a beautiful wedding photo, right? And it's like, yeah, man, these two people, they gave their vows to each other, their life to each other. They look happy. And then later you hear about those people, they go through the most tragic turmoil times, right? Some people be offing their partner, like the person that you married. Like that's how crazy it can get, right? So like, it's crazy, that line, the perfect start to a perfect war. We started so good, but really it's just the start to a war. You know what I mean? Putting down the flowers that I'm giving you, the flowers to show you that I love you, and picking up the sword because now I got to defend myself. Now I got to fight my way out of here. Oh, Lord.
Wage war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword. AQUA, REGIA.
Oh, it says REGIA. I like that.
AQUA, REGIA.
What the hell is this?
Well, my past is a holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook.
Ooh.
Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. And these days I'm a picture frame, screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain, out of Eden's vices running through my veins.
Another dope verse right there. First of all, what the hell is this picture, man? So this is clearly what was melting in the gold, and I can actually see the gold pieces on this thing. You know what I mean? He did mention Olympus, so this could be some type of figure or something like that. It's got 4 arms. But yeah, you can clearly see a lot of the elements, right? The shiny gold and stuff like that. But let's talk about some of these lyrics again.
Is a holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook.
A call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Okay? I'm getting a call from Olympus. I'm getting a call from the gods. I'm getting a call from the divine, right? And it's ringing off the hook. It's ringing off the hook.
Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook.
Between the pain and the way you look. So between the way that this makes me feel, which is not good, it's toxic. Pain, the pain. But the way that you look, oh Lord, it might be worth it. Listen, I've already pointed out. I know Vessel's type, okay? He like them Jessica Rabbits. He like them Jessica plickety plackety plickety plow. He like them Jessica Rabbits. You understand me? He's mentioned it a few times in these songs, bro. And he's like, yo, the way that you look between the pain and that, it's hard, man. It's hard. I like that line. It's fun.
You look, I'm stuck in a town where the mountains shook.
Now, I'm stuck in a town where the mountains shook. I like that line too, because you're obviously talking about, you know, the like an earthquake, the tectonic plates and stuff like that, or just the idea of moving a mountain, right? It's supposed to be impossible, but that's the effect that it's having on me. But you're also mentioning mountains subsequent to talking about Olympus, right? So you could also say Mount Olympus.
These days I'm a picture frame, screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain, out of Eden's vices running through my veins.
Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain, right? So things that are affecting the body, right? A lot of contrast, a lot of juxtaposition here in these lyrics. You know, even with the painting and the singing in the rain and shouting at the sunshine and stuff like that. So there's those elements here to kind of represent that. I like that.
All of Eden's vices running through my veins. AQUA, REGIA, oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon, ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold road, acid flow.
got jazzy. It got jazzy. What's up? It got jazzy, bro. Whoa. I was caught up in the lyrics, man. I was missing that little Hold on. Come on, let's talk about it. Whoa.
Silicon, AQUA, REGIA, oxytocin running in the ether.
Okay.
Silicon, ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good.
Subatomic, see, Vessel be speaking my language. Subatomic interactions if it's all good. Subatomic interactions if it's all good. So we're talking about, so first of all, there's four basic forces, right? Fundamental forces that make up subatomic interactions. So you got strong nuclear, weak nuclear, electromagnetic, and of course, gravitational, right? So you could be talking about just the pull of that. When you're talking about subatomic interactions, you're usually talking about things that are holding things together, right? So we're talking about the binding of, in this case, him and another, or the two, right? If it's all good, then that's what we're talking about. Subatomic interactions at that level that's holding us together that strong, even though I know this is not good for me. But if it's all good, we gonna get that subatomic. That's what I want right now. That is a hell of a deep way to express the force and pull of two things kind of coming together. You know what I mean? That's crazy. You're not gonna hear that in music. People don't use that in their lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's sick right there. I like that a lot.
Running in the ether. Silicon, ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good.
Gold rush, acid flux. So again, I like that gold in the acid, right? We started the video off with kind of that reverse melting of that gold.
So you can't
get enough.
Cold blood, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That piano. That's actually crazy, y'all. That's actually crazy, y'all. This band is all over the place in the best way possible. That's crazy. I don't think I've heard that kind of breakdown in a Sleep Token song yet. I've heard a lot of other different stuff, and it always fits. It always fits. And it definitely, this is no exception. It fits here too. This is great. Oh man, I just feel like I'm in a little jazz bar.
I'm dancing to alarm bell.
Alarm bells.
No wonder my ears are still ringing. And I am done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging. Oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon, ballrooms.
Bro, that piano is jamming. AQUA, boom, REGIA, boom. Bro, that joint is so nice.
REGIA, my arms are still swinging. Running in the ether. Silicon,
Oh, that's it. Oh my gosh. No. I love that one. I love that one. I love that one. It sounded so good. It sounded so good. You know, but also, obviously, I love a lot of those lyrics, you know, especially that subatomic talk. You know what I mean? Again, that's not something I'm typically gonna hear in music. Not like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, and obviously I'm drawn to that type of stuff all the time, you know what I mean? So far, man, again, he said saturate me in this, right? So there's always a lot with colors, spectrum, alchemy, chemistry, stuff like that, right? Which I really, really love. I love that stuff. And to put it in music is just a cool angle to approach your lyrics that way. So this one was dope. I love this one. This one's smooth as hell. This one's smooth as hell. AQUA. That piano, bro. It's real nice. And then that little on the cymbals, right? Just the little just felt so jazzy. Super sick. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for recommending this one. I can see why y'all liked it. So yeah. Y'all let me know exactly what's next. Again, like I said, in the Alkaline reaction, there were quite a few recommendations all over the place, different here, different there. But I'm going to be reading the comments in this reaction to get my next reaction. So make sure y'all leave some again. Let me know. The one said the most or the most enthusiastic, that's the one we'll do. I'll see y'all next time. Havik Nation. Be easy.
Yeah, they sleeping on us, bed, we wake 'em up. Cut my day ones off cause they was faking love. Had to change the recipe, my cake ain't baked.